Welcome back to the channel. RGC here, back again with another video. Arsenal won, Manchester City won. They didn't get the job done again. That's exactly what I expected. I expected a lot worse. I thought we were going to lose this game, but Arsenal, not Arsenal, Mikel Arteta doesn't know how to play players. He's kind of delusional, as people say. He was saying he's a criminal. The other reactions haven't gone up over some time. Um, and I would have to agree because he is definitely delusional with starting up that lineup. And if he would have started Marinelli and Eze, we would have lost that game. So we're even lucky we're lucky that Arteta doesn't know what he's doing, that we get walked away with a draw because I'm surprised we led that long and weren't able to keep them out. Unfortunately, Khusanov got injured in the first half. Hopefully he's not too severe as they need him for the next games because he got injured in the first half and then went on out. So hopefully that doesn't screw us up for the next games. But he definitely went on out. He's not. He couldn't keep going, but unfortunately, we only walked away with a draw. But this lineup was getting pretty good, but once after but once after those players had to go out, like Khusanov, and then he took out. Well, Rodri stayed on for a little while, but Rodri stayed on the whole time afterwards. Um, but once they started letting Arsenal take all the possessions, this game was the worst possession they ever had on the Pep Guardiola. It is only 31% possession. That is terrible. Making new bad decisions for because this is not right. This is not something we should be doing. Actually, both of them are criminals. Actually, because Pep made some really silly decisions. That I heard that Erling Haaland had his back was hurting. He was in pain. He was tired. That's why he took him off. But unfortunately, we don't have that backup striker or Moose around. He's injured too. Because honestly, with the injuries, we really messed up this game. If we had Marmoush, Turkey, out Nuri, this game, we probably could have really finally beat them at this Emirates finally after so long. But without them, we're definitely not doing nothing. I'm scared about those injuries. I'm sure everybody else is. Yeah, not right. Kuzanov has to get injured. He gets to put on that Matheus Nunes. And as you know, Matheus Nunes is not the best right back for them. He's been shit, to be honest. He's mediocre. He's not really quality to be a City player nowadays. He might have been a quality City player. He might have been okay to be on City back before the takeover, maybe. Not even for that, even could be in top 10, you need something better than that. So that wouldn't even worked. Maybe even the relegation team over 20 years ago. But yeah, that guy right away slipping, giving the ball away. That Kuzano out of position, right on point. He was playing on point. He was kicking that ball away. He was keeping them in. And then once they got to find the opening, then early on scored the first goal. But in the second half, I believe it was the second half, he did not give the pass. He was being selfish because he wants all the stats for himself. That he did not pass it to Phil Foden on the right side. They could honestly scored again, but nope. Both these teams really messed up today. But the worst one, I think, I would say was Arsenal because Arteta could have won this game because he has a quality team. No one's injured. He got a packed bench. Man, he got a team. He doesn't have an excuse if he can't win this. This team is better than Liverpool right now, and he's absolute out of his mind. He's definitely out of his mind. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He does not know what he's doing. But thank God, or whatever you believe in, that we got the at least a draw. I was very furious that when they scored, the City should have alright kept that in and won the game after leading so long. But unfortunately, we could not do it. But at least they walked away with a draw. At least it wasn't like last time with the 5-1. But without having a good right back, we're in trouble. And we're lucky that Donnarumma kept them in too, because Arsenal was definitely getting close. They had all the possession. City was not playing with no possession. Arsenal kept on and on and on and on and on. Because Arteta tries to play like that, but he's not Pep all the way because he doesn't know what he's doing. If it was Pep in that game, he probably would have started as and Martinelli. But well, thank God he didn't, because if not, we would have definitely lost this game. So thankfully that Arteta does not know what he's doing. It was at least we walked out there with 1 point. But hopefully we'll have all the players by the next part of the season. I don't know when they play them next, but it'll probably be in 2026. Hopefully by then we'll have all the players and we'll be able to get revenge on them. Because they do need to get revenge on them. They need to settle this. It's too much they blew them out that time. They weren't able to get them. Hopefully at the NCAA will make it easier next time. But yeah, but this team is not enough. Because Pep on all thinner squad. He doesn't know. Today he made some crazy decisions. That what kind of team was that? He was putting on all these defenders, and then he had to take Haaland off. It's like, where was his head? The man has lost his head. The man's losing his head like Arteta. It's like they switched positions or something. The man has definitely lost his head. The decisions he made in the second half of putting on those guys like that. I know he can't do anything about it since he has injuries, but he definitely lost his head when he is saying, "Oh, I want to thin the squad." Though, no, see, it's not good because he could be putting it on. And something else too. Everybody keeps giving the young players a chance that he should have put on because he has them on the bench. He should have put on Define Bassa because he's 18. People were saying in preseason that he looked really good in preseason. He's a great academy player. You should have put him on because I'm sure he would have scored or assisted, did something. Those kids go on there like fire. They're like magic. They like want to prove points to give to come a starter one day and be a star on the team one day. But unfortunately, he did not do it. I don't know why he did crazy decisions in the second half. He should have just went on and put him on there. But nope, we did not see that, unfortunately. Fortunately, City's cursed with a whole bunch of injuries. But see, Arteta really doesn't know what he's doing because thankfully he doesn't. Because my opinion, he if he could have started as a Martinelli and who else he could have started that would have changed it. Those are the only ones I could think of. But if he would have started, then we definitely would have lost by a lot. Because City only had 31% possession, which is unacceptable. That's the lowest since I've been under Pep Guardiola. So it's very scary. Hopefully, the next games they'll have those little injuries. Hopefully, they'll be better for the next games, and hopefully hopefully they could get Marmouche and out and already back. It's unfortunately that new signing we had that Shirky is also injured. So see, all the firepower for City's gone. So see, Arsenal were definitely stronger. I thought from all right they were gonna lose this game, but thankfully they didn't. I'm still furious with this team. Very mad, upset, however you want to call it. That they got a 1-1. You can't see my screen, but I'm looking at it, but 1-1 draw. So they led even in extra time. The 90th minute, we should have won that, but fortunately the team was trash that was out there. If they had all the players, we might have gotten lucky, but no, this Arsenal's a lot better. City's definitely not even close to them. Arsenal's like up here, City's down here right now, in my opinion. Because I'm just being brutally honest. I just don't see it. I don't see them doing anything right now, unless those players come back from injury or Pet just changes something. I don't know. But he can't really change something without those injuries. That's a problem. So thanks for watching. Hopefully the next ones will be better, but at least we walked out with a 1-1 draw. But thankfully, our Mikel Arteta doesn't have any common sense, ball knowledge to be able to start the right players. So he's uh, if I was their fan, I definitely would want to throw him in jail over that. Especially what happened, especially after that. But thankfully, we walk out with the draw. Thanks for watching.